I'm April. I'm the suitcase designer. I help people turn chaos and clutter into functional spaces they love. I'm an expat, but this year I've been living in the States. You've seen me working in my in-laws' 100-year-old home, but now for my final USA project, I'm going home. In this series, I'll be doing some extreme decluttering and organizing in the house where I was born, helping my parents in the small town of San Angelo, Texas. If you missed the first episode, let me catch you up. What my mom refers to as the depression room is a result of dealing with family tragedy just before the pandemic hit, and then being a healthcare worker in the midst of the pandemic. Slowly, the room just got out of hand, and it was much easier to just close the door and forget about this room rather than tackle it. But today I'm gonna help her start tackling the space.
Good morning. I just woke up. We're doing an earlier start today because we have so much to do. Our only goal for today is to get as far along in the depression room as possible. While I'm waking up, let's jump back to yesterday. We got a lot of stuff done in that room. We thought it was just going to be a half day, but we ended up getting really motivated and doing a lot of work. But it was one of those days where you're doing all the tasks that you don't want to do, like those piles that you've been ignoring for so long. At some point, you just have to start tackling them. Let's catch up with all the progress we did yesterday, and then let me get some coffee. We'll get started with today. Good morning. Welcome back. Got the bed out, which is nice because now we have more room to work, and then we scooted everything to this side. So good thing we cleared out just that tiny bit yesterday. My plan is just to clear this side of the room first so that it will actually look like we're visually making more progress. So I think we're going to take down that shelf back there.
Let's also take a moment to look at all of the Longabergers we are collecting. I painted this pink a long time ago, and you can see my sponge paint at the top. Some original carpet from the 80s that has never been able to change because the closet's been full. And my pink closet. All right, making my way over, and I'm gonna work on this stuff next. Wish me luck. Made so much progress today, and one thing that's nice about finally opening up that closet, which I wasn't actually planning to do, we thought we'd just let my mom do it with someone later, but then I was like, let's just get in there, and I'm really glad we did. But now that we have this closet, we can start storing stuff in there. So the mess will hopefully start getting a little bit smaller, or just like the explosion will hopefully start staying in this room now that we have more space to work and we have this massage chair to relax when we're too tired. But we'll see you tomorrow. She's working in there, and I think what I'm going to do before I get back into that closet over there is just try and sort this a little bit more to make the process easier, because ultimately she has to make the calls on anything that goes out, especially when it comes to papers. She pulled a lot of papers in here, more papers. It's still a disaster. She's kind of got a sorting station down there. In here, it's looking a little bit better. More space. Feeling good. So I'm gonna just try and like organize and prep the process.
sewing on the bottom.
Got more floor space. Definitely a lot, and I think it's time for a break. I think we're gonna go break down all of the trash in the living room. It's really piling up, and recycling, then take another load of stuff to donate, and hopefully come back and have some more energy. But this is that part where you're like, oh. All right, here's a little update before we go. Oh, that's trash. I need to move those things. That stuff we've already gone through, but we don't really have a place to put it right now. So doesn't seem like we're making progress, but we are. I think. Got all of that out. We are at Big Lots right now looking for we needed a break from everything. We're looking for curtain rods for the bedroom that I'm staying in, a shower curtain, anticipating once we make it to the bathroom. I think my mom wants to do gold, so we're thinking we'll do this. Okay, we ended up getting towels for the bathroom, towels, curtain, new curtain rods. I think that's all that we need now. Okay, so these are kind of what we're thinking, but she wants it really bright and not too yellow. So I'm thinking these are going to be too yellow. I think I'm going for this one, but I also really like this one. It might just be too dark. We really want to brighten it up. Also, just looking quickly at some peel and stick tiles. We don't have a lot of options, but we grabbed these two. We're back. We took a little bit of a break, had dinner after we went shopping. We did come back with paint samples and not a lot of things for the house. They're really like kind of basic things. This work is like, it is mentally draining. I mean, even so when it's not your stuff, and that's kind of how I feel right now. I'm very tired, but we don't have many days left to do this. Today's Monday. We have to finish by Friday. We still have a lot to do before then. Right now I'm in that phase where I'm like, this is never gonna get done. It's never gonna get done. My plan for tonight is like just before I probably pass out, I want to continue pulling out more stuff from this closet just because this is going to be like the sewing closet, and I think it just makes more sense because we're starting to like really collect things for sewing. If we can just start putting it away and get it off of the floor in here, that's gonna help this space come together. That is April's artwork from when I was really young. I like sponge painted the top in maybe the early 2000s. Or maybe late 90s. I can't remember when. And it hasn't been painted over ever since. And yes, if you're wondering, we have not finished the closet over here. It just made more sense with all the sewing stuff that we were gathering that we get this closet organized so that we know what needs to go back over here. And also I was just kind of exhausted of like going through photos and things in that closet. She's had this for so long. Sewing machine. I'm definitely about to make all of this a lot worse. By the way, my mom is working on papers in there because I can't do that, but I can organize her sewing stuff mostly, so that's what I'm gonna focus on. Okay, so as I'm getting into all of her sewing stuff, you can see how this is absolutely not accessible. So I'm thinking we need to pull these out Did I already say this? My goal is not to get it like super, super organized. This is just a rough organization. She's gonna have to go back and do the like fine tuning of the organizing later and get all of our craft supplies just how she wants it. But that is not the point of today. The point is to finish this room and get as far throughout the house decluttering as we can. I can help her get more decluttered and roughly organized a lot faster than she can by herself. So that's my goal, is just to go quick.
Are you investigating? What do you think?
Is that good? Did we do a good job? She did a good job.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
That's sweet.
You're welcome.
You helped my mama.
That's gonna be a wrap for tonight. I am really tired. I think tomorrow's gonna be a really big day, so I just wanna take a shower, refresh. This is when decluttering is not fun because it just takes a lot of work that's very tedious and you just wanna quit, but just keep going and remember that it always gets worse before it gets better. We have 4 more full days here to get as much done as we possibly can. I think we made some really good progress today. Okay, this is April in present time to tell you that there's going to be a random update video coming out this week, probably on Friday, so just make sure your notification bell's turned on because I'm not sure when I'm going to post it. But our move things have kind of changed a little bit with that, mostly because of Izzy. We've had to change all of our plans and I feel like it's time I gotta update you guys on what's going on. So check for that very soon. Bye.